Dear colleagues, I'd like to start my topic with introduce how the Vladimir Putin became as populist. Yesterday was economic forum, and Vladimir Putin talked about the don't going to is not going to inflate or bloating the budget. So the first part of my topic we will dispute about how the chief of the staff of Russian Defense Office, Valery Gerasimov, told called by telephone to the Charles Brown, his colleague in the Washington in Pentagon, and this was some questions, according to Russian media, about the no situation in Georgia. There are test rockets, Russian rockets in the Mediterranean, and ask U.S. Forces don't use this is aqua space, water space in the Mediterranean for the security. So the and this is a story very interesting. And here I think after the test Areshnik, this is a signal how the Russian manager use situation in the Washington as period of transition. And this is very important how the Trump's team have immediate reaction, how the Donald Trump decided to change change calling one of the Tucker Carlson for the as a nominee of candidate for the chief of Pentagon. It was a very famous figure, Ron DeSantis. This is Ron DeSantis very interesting story. This is a special. I must tell that the political play game of Donald Trump. This is a absolutely political innovation. Absolutely political innovation, and for students will be studied this is experience. And certainly they will be compared the previously when was Donald Trump was 45th president, period transition, those period the mostly actions led by the one of the leaders of the Fox News, Kelly Conway. And right now, how the, Donald Trump himself, independence, have rule and created own team. So here the change candidates of the Pentagon's nominee. And here immediately we must remember how the Donald Trump changed Mark Gertz, who was a nominee as Attorney General, as was a candidate. And right now, the Ron DeSantis, he is right now, as you know, the expected as governor of Florida, one of the prosperity state of the United States. The north neighbors of it, Georgia. Georgia State. This is one of the wonderful state of the United States of America. The GDP of it about the 800 billion US dollars, and economical growth of Georgia more than average of the United States. The United States have by this data 2.8%, and right now the GDP of Georgia 2.98%, almost 3% GDP growth in the Florida. Despite the big interest rate, investment in GDP have the own reason, and what reason? One of them, only one of them, I did explain in my website. This is the biggest resources of the economic growth of Georgia. And Georgia, at this plan, how the Ron DeSantis resigned governor of Florida, have very good neighbors for the sample for the next economic growth, including the restore resources, use restore resources and coordination efforts, in particular. This is particularly important during the period of the hurricane, storms, tornadoes, etc. natural disaster. And the last, Ron DeSantis, former military serviceman, and he is a colonel. He was a colonel and very good chief of the Pentagon. So and the last, the Georgia, thanks to the Ron DeSantis, Florida, avoid of the status of the swing state, and here the very good support for the currently Governor Brian Kemp, who is second term in the Georgia. Certainly, the concrete name Georgia have West Caucasian countries in the Black Sea, and tension inside situation in this suffering countries who have already 3 or 4 color revolution after the destroyed of the Soviet Union. Uses a very bad signal, and certainly the people in this country not became very rich, not became rich. If the Washington have a period transition, European Commission don't already leave the period of transition, and since the 1st of December, European Commission, the whole echelon previously European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen have a good big previously experience for the to do make the in the space in the Eastern Europe, and so the Kremlin won't play game between the period transition and new in the end transition in the European Commission. And certainly the territory of the Black Sea, certainly as if Gerasimov don't remember it, recalling to the Charles Brown about Black Sea territory. It's not amazing. Here we have two point apart Ukraine, totally. Romania will be second round of the presidential campaign, and Georgia. Here the situation developed a very tension and trend of hard and heavy situation. You can see the spectators in internet and totally here it's very interesting how the Romania, Bulgaria, Ukraine, Turkey, Greece, the Black Sea countries, and here the at first apart NATO, apart NATO, Black Sea countries must be very interesting to appear the interest for the situation in Georgia. Ukraine president already have a reaction and sanctions with the Georgian leaderships who follows of the protest and manifestation and the demonstration and opposition. And another countries must be more participation, and this is the story. So the European Union, I have a hint how the European Union must be also UK to the interesting. This is a story in Georgia. Georgia. The Royal Navy use the seaport Georgia in the rarely pastime as for the demonstration forces for the support of Ukraine. And certainly this is a very interesting story how the Brexit is the biggest territory and what influence will be, this is a very, very important. For European Union, Ukraine have a big significance. How the harvest due to the climate change in France, not very good, and it will be a threat to the grain growth or growth prices. But Ukraine have a big support for the grain prices in the European Union. Also, the Ukraine grain have a big significance for the Union nation, for the Hungary help in the Africa. Where Joe Biden have want to say goodbye to the black continent. So we go to the second part of my topic, how the French, this is some words about the French stories. Votes are out of the Michel Barnier, one of the oldest politicians in the European Union, not very good for the Emmanuel Macron. But the situation, how the period in the biggest European countries, UK, France, French Republic, and Germany, how the government want the the average, the mean of the before election, change change political situation, and to achieve the mostly seats in the parliaments and formation government. French and not French. French as United States, they have a presidential power mostly, but UK and Germany have parliament power, and so this is if you know, Rishi Sunak, Tory, previously government in UK, change want with the use the approach with the method of the before to pass parliament to get additional benefit against the opposition. And this is approach want to take Emmanuel Macron in French. And so the experience of Rishi Sunak was unsuccessful. But Emmanuel Macron achieved the result. And certainly he used the administrative resources, the power of the presidential, of the potential of the presidential presidential. But the democracy and democracy principle and parliament sent the government to the resign. Here the main story not that it's very interesting how the in French parliament have a union of two diameter controversial forces. Left Jean-Luc Mélenchon and right forces Jean-Marie Le Pen and Jordan Bardella. Here we are very interesting situation how the Jean-Marie Le Pen took the good position in formation own party. How the she in comparison to a young politician, he just 55, 56 years old, and certainly have a plan to the take president take Елисейский palace in Versailles. And the situation very perfect for the Jean-Marie Le Pen. Here advisor, this is a very interesting step how the Jean-Marie Le Pen elect not achieve 30 years old Jordan Bardella. But you understand how after the general election in last general election, he compromised how he is stolen victory. Almost he arrived. Here the twice political in the right party, Le Pen and Jordan Bardella, maybe a good result for the if Emmanuel Macron will go to the, but it's not will be. I think. Right now, French opposition to Macron must be dispute new general election in France, then campaign. I think due to the Macron have a beach authority and will be good relationship with the new White House administration. And certainly, but from Macron have a risk how the Le Pen and Bardanel will take mostly seats in the French Parliament. So this is a bad trend how the Rus in Germany Social Democrats have not a very good position and nobody political forces in Germany, Christians, Democrats, Social Democrats have not the potential of to take the political mostly in the Bundestag. And here, for all of them have suffered of the alternative for Germany. This is pro-Russian party, nobody doubt, and Kremlin will be help of it. And here, for the Friedrich Merz and other Scholz, also rather than Union of the Sarah Wagenknecht, very perfect to the help Ukraine. So due to that hate for the Ukraine story. It's a small remark. Sarah Wagenknecht, this is political startup. She is left and a report against the Ukraine war, which help Ukraine, which help Germany with the NATO and the Ukraine. And this is a political stuff have potential to overcoming of the vote and election barrier in the Germany and in the local election, Union Sarah Wagenknecht told the she's in Saxony, Thuringia, and that's all. And the last topic of today. Last topic of today. Mark Rutte have intelligent information how the Russia helped to the North Korea. Shared with the North Korea of the nuclear technology. Alternately, this is the Kremlin and Pyongyang change soldiers, the gun meat for the nuclear almost still weapon, not nuclear iron for the nuclear weapon. So thank you. See you later. Bye bye.